So in the course of our Indiegogo campaign, we've used the phrase raw story, battered faith, and rock and roll several times to describe what we're hoping to do with this record. And we wanted to take a couple seconds and sort of break that down and dig into each one of those phrases a little bit more. So the second phrase is battered faith. Now, anybody who has followed my music career for the last years knows that I have come out of the church world a lot of years doing contemporary Christian music, Christian rock. I was a worship minister for 4 years. And so obviously a lot of my music has been what would be considered faith-based or Christian music. The term battered faith comes around in the sense, as we talked in a different video about raw story, going through my own life experience of the last few years, it's left my faith pretty beaten up. Especially, I would say, to pick one example, the death of my son. What do you do with that? Where do you go for answers with that? And I'm not talking about like comfort, but I want reasons. I want to know why. I want to know who's responsible. And if no one's responsible, I want to know why it seems so blind in that sense. And so obviously my faith takes a big hit in that. Any hope in a higher power takes a big hit in that when you sort of start to scream into the wind. On the flip side, I'm not ready to give that up either. And so that's where this idea of battered faith comes in. I mean, it's like, I'm not really able to defend the machinery of what the Western church has become, but I'm certainly not ready to say that God and Christ are to blame for that. And in the mix of that, I am left with questions. I'm left with anxiety. I'm left with anger. And so the mix of that all is what we refer to as battered faith. And I'm hoping that that's an honest place to be, knowing the difference between God and the people who say they follow him, knowing the difference between platitudes and harsh realities. So when we refer to battered faith, that's, for us anyway, that's kind of where that's coming from. So thanks for taking a few minutes today to sit down with me and listen while we dig a little deeper into the mindset of what went into the writing of this record. We hope you're as excited about it as we are, and we desperately need your help to do this. So if you are at all interested, if you are at all curious to see what the end product is, please go to our Indiegogo campaign and consider contributing today. We've got about 2 weeks left, and we need your help. Thanks very much. Talk to you soon.